Hello, YouTube. I guess I want to say Happy New Year. I know it's been quite some time since I've been on, but I missed you guys, and thank you to all my subscribers who have been following, who have been here for the time that I've been online. But I just feel like that I wanted to come on today. And trust me, I know I owe you guys several videos, but I've been doing a lot of changes have been going on. However, I felt like today I wanted to come online and discuss and unpack what was problematic about Tabitha Brown coming on TV and saying she was retiring her husband. Yeah, so here's my thing. And we're gonna have to talk, you guys. And I might get, don't forget to click the subscribe button or click like or unlike if you don't like it. But I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be problematic what I'm saying. I hope that some women can take what I'm saying and really think about it, because there's several points I want to make based on that video and a lot of the mind frames and the thought process that a lot of black women have in their mind when it comes to what's appropriate and the proper process of how a relationship works with a man in general, period. The process of what a man's purpose in life is. And I think a lot of women, because black women, I think a lot of them, not all of them, because there are some women who have come from good backgrounds and families, and they have both of their parents, or they've seen a black man or a man in general lead, provide, and protect for a family. And I think with a lot of black women, they didn't get to see that. And, that's definitely obvious because of the thought process and all of the comments that was under that Tabitha Brown video. And everybody jumped on Wendy Williams, but in actuality, she's actually right. I'm sorry. I got to get all my graphics and stuff back together. But hey, she's absolutely right of her predictions of what she said is possibly going to go down with this marriage. Because at the end of the day, let's just run down what a husband does. Okay, what a man does. Usually the proper process is a man is supposed to be planning his life, having a purpose, and creating a space for a woman to rest in her femininity. That is the truth. Because what most people won't say or acknowledge, look at every other race of people. It's automatically set in men's mind to protect, to provide, to have wealth to pass on to their families. And it's crazy to me how, like I said, a lot of black women get caught up in this rat race of 50-50 relationships, or help build him. No, that is incorrect. So I'm sorry if anyone, that's not how it works. A woman is not supposed to build a man. And what happens is what's going to happen to Tabitha Brown, which is what Wendy Williams was saying. A man is supposed to have a kingdom, and then you move in to it, one that's already created. Because statistics, everything shows, in general, black women are thriving out here. We're the ones with degrees. We're the ones with, good jobs and stuff. And it always ends up, from my experience and a lot of things that I've seen, where we're the ones 50-50ing, or women are 50-50ing, and that's not how it goes. In case point example, this situation right here, because this lady, Tabitha Brown, gets on TV. And if you guys don't know her, I'm sorry, let me do a disclaimer. Tabitha Brown is the woman who's actually from the North Carolina area, and she became famous from a video clip she did of her eating a sandwich from Whole Foods. Got me a little iced coffee on this Monday, but yeah, so she really did get famous off of that. And it says her career as being an actress, right? But cooking vegan foods as well as that video is what made Tabitha Brown famous. Okay, number one. So we've already got that out the way of what a man is supposed to be doing. And I don't care what other race of men that it is. It's only black men that I see that don't get that. Or black women don't understand it, because you haven't been around many that do provide. Because at the end of the day, let's go through the route that she chose, Tabitha Brown, okay? She became famous. She's the one that, went viral and everything, so she started making more money. She comes on TV and tells her story. And I took notes, you guys, because I really wanted to explain this. And I want you guys to hear it broken down of why it's just being brainwashed to think that what Wendy Williams said is wrong. No, she's right. Because this is what she said her story was. In her clip, she said, the last first of all, she said, we had $8,000 saved. We being her and her husband, Chance, right? They had $8,000 saved, and she wanted to live her dreams, and he was supporting her. But for the last 5 years, right? But they've been married 23 years, though. They've been married 23 years. But for the last 5 years, he's worked at the police, as a police officer. Okay, well, number one, quick question. What was he doing all those other years? While she was pursuing her dreams and becoming an actress, what was Chance doing all that time? No one ever questions that, though. Most of the black women, no one has said that. I haven't seen that in the comments yet of what Chance was doing besides being a police officer for the last 5 years. Okay? Alright, so 5 years ago he got into it, I believe she said. Don't quote me on that. I wanted to have everything correct. But from my understanding, it was either 5 years or 15 years he's been a police officer. Okay, but they've been married 23 though. So when she met him, what was his career? She had another job that she was doing, and all she talked about in the video is working, because most of the time black women are always doing that, talking about working. Because see, what women don't realize is a millionaire will date a Hooters waitress. Because real men who take care of their business, you're the addition. You're not needed for his empire to run. That's what a man does. You get what I'm saying? Working should be optional for a good husband. Working should be optional for his wife. A wife should not have to work. Now, if something happens and she needs to help out as a choice, she can. But most men who are real men don't even want your help, honestly, because that's his responsibility, right? That's what he's there for, to provide for his family and his woman. And when you are a woman that's provided for, you look so much better because you have time to put your effort into taking care of your femininity, taking care of your body, taking care of your children if you have them. You have ample enough time to do that, because in the end of the day, that is what a woman's role is. Not to be out working hard, getting her nails messed up, helping her. No, that's not. Because your husband shouldn't have a wife if he can't provide for one. Shouldn't have a wife if he can't provide for one now. That's why my question to pose is, what was Chance doing all that time before? What was he like when she met him? Because that goes back also to my second point. She said, I wanted to make sure that I told him that, and I'm gonna help retire us from my acting career. Okay, let's just be real. Chance is an attractive looking guy, but on a picture visually, I'm not sure if they're close in age, because you can tell he's not super young. But on a picture comparison, Tabitha looks like his mama. Sorry, I said it. Tabitha looks like his mama. You want to know why? Because she's the one who's been doing all this work. I mean, you get what I'm saying? That's what I mean by resting in your femininity. Now, I'm not saying that she's not beautiful. She is beautiful. No doubt about it. And she is eating right and doing everything else, but she's also working. That's why, that's the difference. See, it's a difference. You should see how other women look who have time to focus on their femininity versus other women. We look tired, you look drained out, you're doing all this 50-50, and you can't ever relax and rest in your femininity because of the fact you're trying to do what a man is supposed to be doing. And that's not why. Okay, and I'm so sorry because I'm getting passionate about this conversation. No, I don't have a husband, but if I did, and when I do, I'll choose strategically. A lot of black women try to just I want to get married. Being married is not an arrangement, but it has more than love has to be a factor of when you get married, okay? Because love is not going to pay your rent. It's really not. If your husband wants to marry you but can't provide for himself, then why is he marrying you? For a helper? Right. Like, so what was my point of being here? If you can't, I mean, if we can't take care of us, and, you know, I want to have a baby, or you want to have a baby, or we get pregnant, then what? Okay, so then your wife is supposed to be pregnant and work. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Let's go back to the point here. Like I said, she looks like his mom, okay? And she's putting him out here, and I said, okay, he's attractive as well, right? And what Wendy Williams was saying was that, right, she told him now today's the day she's retiring him. It took her 15 years, right, for her video to go viral and for her to pop. Well, it took you a long time to get into the acting business. However, listen to my point. That's why that was dumb and that was done wrong. Because had she rested in her femininity and married a man that could provide for her, she has one child with him, it wouldn't have took her 15 years to get famous, because she would have had time in her youth, okay, to prosper, when all she had to do was focus on her craft. Because it's supposed to be the opposite way. He should have been taking care of the family full time, okay, while she was working on her dreams come true. And now she's on TV sounding like a man, telling her husband and videotaping it for the world to see, saying, yeah, I finally did it. I told my husband I was going to retire him. What? You guys. I told my husband I was going to retire him. Look how tired she looked. Look at Chance. Chance is living his best life because he over here just getting put into retirement. I mean, like, what? Come on, you guys. And Wendy Williams is right, because once she becomes famous, right, she's over here babysitting, taking care of this man, because she done retired him now. Now she's busy going on all these tours and stuff. She done put him in the spotlight. I mean, what is she going to get? A thank you for retiring me? Because now she makes more money than him. The child is getting older now, probably over 21. So what? Is she just going to get a man spousal support? Now, how dumb was that? That does not make sense. Men of means and wealth, they go into the situation knowing. And that's why I said it's about choosing the right husband and the right man. Because a man goes into a relationship and approaches women knowing that money is going to be spent, period, to go on dates. At some point, if you can't provide for yourself and have additional monies to court women, that's why wealthy men, they have 2 and 3 marriages. They get married and have multiple children, because they come into the marriage expecting possibly the possibility of having to pay spousal support and prepare for, child support. And, other races of men, they don't complain about child support because that's what they have to do, support their child. If the relationship doesn't work out, y'all can't hear me though. Y'all can't hear that. But it sounds ridiculous, and you guys should watch that video, because to me it was like, wow. Why would you get on TV and say you retired your husband? Right. But it took you forever. Like I said, tell me that does not make sense. If she would have married correctly, if that's what she wanted to do with her life, which that's her choice as a woman, most men in the world who are good men, who understand what the role of a man is, she could have made better choices, okay? Because why would it wouldn't have took this long for her career. She would have had plenty of time to be feminine. She could be just now getting married now. She's supposed to be at the end of her career, not starting it. But a lot of y'all might not understand that. That might have went over a lot of people's heads. But a lot of black women and women in general need to understand, because you have to understand what the roles of a male and female are. And once you realize that, your whole life can honestly change. And the only reason I have to make a video like this, which is embarrassing, is because black women don't even understand that. You go into situations trying to coddle a man. Black women go into situations trying to help a man. That is not what other races of women do. It's not what they do. They don't think about, where did that come from? Where did the notion come from of 50-50 love? This is beautiful black love. What was so beautiful about it if it was built on the back of the woman? And a man won't respect a woman? that built him up. And that's why it's stupid. That's why I look at everybody, and then I'm gonna go down the line, and then I'm gonna end my rant on that. But they always have a wife that they start out with. But what do they do in the end? Once they accumulate their wealth, they get another wife. But that wife is living off of all the hard work you put in, being that ride or die. Another woman is benefiting from it. She's doing what I just explained, marrying a man that was already made and being an at-home mother. And then when she's leaving, getting the child support. So I don't understand why it's just us who don't understand that. We don't get that. It doesn't, it's like it goes, I gotta help here, I gotta protect. No, that's not what a woman does. A woman doesn't protect, and a woman doesn't provide. A woman receives. I'm sorry, I gotta say, a woman receives. And it's only, I would say, us as black people and black men who say stuff like, a woman's a gold digger. A woman is not a gold digger. A woman is here to receive. A man provides for a woman to receive. Because at the end of the day, in most of these situationships, like the one I just explained, the woman, the black woman, is the one with the degree. If you're a woman that's making good money, your goal should be married to a man that makes more money than you. Why would you work with a I mean, you know, I don't know. It just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But I don't appreciate or understand why y'all jumped on Wendy Williams and said, oh, she's bitter. Oh, she's this and that. No, she's smarter, because now she realizes where she messed up. Being somebody's mom, marrying a man that did not have more than she had, and she was just like in all cases, most black women, she was a success regardless of how she became successful. There's only one surviving talk show host, and that is Wendy Williams. Yep. So she's made a career for herself. At the end of the day, dating down shouldn't be appealing. Dating down shouldn't be what you should do. You should date up. Why would you date down? It doesn't make sense. And then, like I said, retiring your husband, her career could have been started, honey. And look how much rest she would have got. You feel me? Look how much rest she would have gotten. Just not following the other. No, she did it the opposite. I don't understand why I need to retire my husband. I mean, like, what? It doesn't make sense for him to be at home doing what, instead of having his own career and continuing to work and have an identity, because now she's already getting famous. So that's already, Wendy Williams was right. If y'all don't get it, she's absolutely correct, because men's ego can't take it when a woman starts to get more successful than them. But that is the reason why a woman who's on her way to being successful shouldn't focus on herself and find a man that has more success than she does. Because a successful man doesn't care what you do for a career, because that's not what he's there for. A man who is a real man, he provides, so it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's only us. I'm telling you, if you really think about it, like I said, I mean, black women, we gonna be so tired. I mean, if we march one more time, I mean, why are you not in the house? Like, you know, and there are single mothers, but I don't know. I mean, it all comes around. Being a single mother, it all goes back to not making the right choice, though. Trying to be in love, trying to help somebody, trying to work together to build. No, a man does not respect a woman that helped him build, because once you help a man build, look at Chance. Now he gonna be at home chilling. Now she's helping him out. Okay, he started getting some businesses with her. What do you think he's gonna do? Because once a man gets some wealth, when you help them build it, thank you for helping me. Now I can find somebody better than you. They have access to, thank you for bringing me to the spotlight and elevating me. That makes no sense. And that's exactly what's probably going to happen here. Not to say people want to be against marriages and stuff. Everybody want to see everybody thrive and shine. But bro's face didn't even look like excited, bro. Because it's like, wow, my girl, she going to come on TV and tell the world she retired me. Like, I'm just saying, You gotta make this stuff make sense, and it just really doesn't. But if you like, you can like or subscribe, share, leave a comment, but it just doesn't make sense to me. And y'all are crazy. Why are y'all jumping on Wendy Williams? Because she had a bad marriage? Yeah, because she did the same damn thing. She's dumb too, and she knows now not to be dumb again. And that's why she said, yeah, what? And that was absolutely right. I don't know why we love Tabitha. Okay, but no, it makes sense because we can dead the conversation from her starting the conversation saying it took me 15 years, but do you know why? And this is what black women don't get. They don't know how to rest in their femininity and take advantage of their young years and their youth, because a man should want a woman for her ability to bear children, her youth, and her femininity that she can bring into his life. That's it. That's it. Because then once he build up off you, or you help build him, that's when he gonna go find the one he really wanted, the one he can afford to get now. So why would you help someone build? No, girl, be the other girl. That's why she could have been on, and she's a beautiful woman. Why are you still working now? So you're gonna work so you can retire your husband. Okay, cool. But I will be coming back with more content. I just wanted to share that and my thoughts on that. Yeah, and y'all should check that video out. Tasha TKO made a video about this, and when I saw it, I was like, wow. So that is what made me feel like I wanted to do a response, because it's really getting crazy out here. And the trolls are crazy because you got to read those comments. Y'all act like that's correct. It's not. I'm out of here. I will see you guys next time. I look forward to making more content. Don't forget about the Zodiac videos. So I will be coming back to you live a little shortly. And hopefully with another video within the next 24 to 48 hours. Well, you guys, hope you had a great 4th of July and enjoy your week. Bye.